Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Oblivion Remastered here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and we are going to sleep and officially begin the Dark Brotherhood questline. So, well, fine, I guess I won't sleep here. That's rude. But I killed the guy whose house it belongs to. This might put a bounty on my head, honestly. Okay, fine. I guess let's go into the Two Sisters Lodge. Oh, there is someone coming up. Oh, the guards aren't coming after me, so might as well just do this. And looks like I have to go downstairs.
I'm Magra Mogok, proprietor of Two Sisters Lodge. My sister and I own the place. Two sisters, see? Need a bed? Good food?
Absolutely. Yeah, tell me.
You need some place to rest? I can rent you a room for the night for 10 gold.
Sounds perfect to me.
Okay then, it's upstairs, the room at the west end of the hall. That's to your right when you come out the door. Enjoy.
All right.
I'm through talking to you.
Well, all right. So that's outside. Nope, that's to Skingrad. Oh. One more door. Is this the door? This is where it does always tell you which door is the correct one. All right. Now we'll do this. The air grows chill and a shadow approaches.
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer. That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Say nothing.
You prefer silence, then? As do I, my dear child, as do I. For is silence not the symphony of death, the orchestration of Sithis himself? Ironic, then, that I come to you now as speaker for the Dark Brotherhood. My name is Lucien Lechance, and my voice is the will of the Night Mother. She's been watching you, observing as you kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse. The Night Mother is most pleased. That is why I stand here before you. I bear an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family.
All right. I'm listening.
Then heed my words, for I will not repeat them. On the green road to the north of Breville lies the Inn of Ill Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
All right.
Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family.
Goes in tight. I don't know if you heard Chester sneeze there. And I will say nothing.
Please, accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirst for blood. May it serve you well, as does your silence. Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
Okay. And I will actually ask him a bit more about stuff.
Have you not heard of the Dark Brotherhood? of the remorseless guild of paid assassins and homicidal cutthroats. Join us, and you'll find the Dark Brotherhood to be all that and so much more. We are, more than anything, a union of like-minded individuals. We kill for profit, for enjoyment, and for the glory of the dread Father Sithis. We are family, with bonds forged in blood and death.
Okay, what can you tell me about the Night Mother?
We praise our unholy matron. From her shadowed womb we were born. From her breast we suckle malice and pain. She loves her children, you see.
This has some of the best writing in this game, and frankly, between Oblivion and Skyrim. I do drastically prefer the Dark Brotherhood questline here in Oblivion. I will get into this more when I start doing actual analysis videos on this game, but I have a split opinion on how best to approach a game like this. There's the more completionist type approach where you want to do every quest line or as many of them as possible, and then there's the very strict role play approach. And ordinarily, I would say with Skyrim, I tend to be more strict roleplay, but I'm not that way with Oblivion, and I want to dig into those two approaches and why they may be significant in their own way. So, just something to look forward to in terms of analysis. I'm going to start brainstorming and probably drafting that ideally relatively soon.
Know that Rufio is old and weak and sleeps his days away. You could kill him before he even has a chance to wake, if you so choose.
Good to know.
Dear brother, I do not spread rumors. I create them.
Yes.
Yes, I am a speaker, a representative of the Dark Brotherhood. My voice is the voice of the Black Hand, our organization's ruling body. One of my duties is to find exceptional individuals, such as yourself, and offer a place within our family.
All right. Well, that seems to be everything that you
Your
have.
path is clear. Send Rufio to his death, and the Dark Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
All right. And he goes invisible. Well, that's all that I needed this room for. And before we go to the Innival Omen, I am going to go to the Imperial City. I'm going to do some fast traveling in this case, unfortunately. Especially because of how long the last episode ended up being, incidentally. There's a door out over here, isn't there? Oh, I guess there's not. Alright. Back up we go. And out we go. But I do distinctly, oops, that's not what I meant. But the ability to join the Thieves Guild now, I have so many stolen goods that in order to sell any of them, I need to join the Thieves Guild. So, let's see if I can find a homeless person. And hopefully make things a bit easier for me. This is the wanted poster for the Gray Fox. Wanted for theft, embezzlement, forgery, pickpocketing, counterfeiting, burglary, conspiracy to commit theft, grand larceny, tax evasion, slander, fraud, perfidy, and impertinence. Description: wears a gray cloak that conceals his appearance. Presumed male and Colovian. Height between 5 and 6 feet. Normal weight. Hair and eye color unknown. Any citizen with information should contact the Imperial Watch from Watch Captain Hieronymus Lex. And yeah, basically, he is the most generic looking person he could be, essentially. And there should be some homeless people over here who would hopefully be able to give me some information. Isleaf the Open-Handed.
They call me Isleaf the Open-Handed because I'm so generous.
Okay.
Well, don't expect a handout from me. You certainly don't need it.
That's fine.
Bye.
Alright, I can't get nothing from you. Come on, beggars. I need beggars.
The skooma trade is making a lot of money for the tribes and elsewhere.
I need beggars. You look like you could be a beggar.
Can you spare a coin?
Yes.
Please be
Angus.
generous, kind sir.
Grey Fox?
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
I will say this. I think the implication is that he is a skooma addict.
We'll see.
Alright. Alright.
Don't waste your flat. I can't. I doubt it.
There we go. Oh. Well, I'll give you some more money, too.
We understand each other. I'll take that. All right, I get it.
Alright. Tell me about the Grey Fox.
Are you looking for him?
Yes, I want to work with him.
I think I trust you enough to tell you this secret. To learn more about the Grey Fox, go to the Garden of Derloth at midnight. Look in the waterfront district of the Imperial City. I can say no more.
Alright. Sounds good.
It's a simple job. Go get a journal from Fallen Rock Cave. Shouldn't that be a cinch for a fighter guild contract? Blessings of Akatosh upon ye.
Alrighty. So, gonna be coming over here.
In the woods and you see a troll coming, you run. Problem solved.
Zonot Cave. I don't think I've ever been there. Alright, we will do a wait. Well, I did it again. Cancel. Oh, man. Math and I are really not working today. And the reason for this is purely... I don't know if I'll do the full Thieves Guild quest line, simply because it's a little less interesting to me overall. Elements of it are really interesting to me, I should say. But at this point, I really just want to have access to a fence. So that's all this is.
Do I know you?
I want to join the Grey Fox.
You say a beggar told you to seek me out? Good enough for me, then. The beggars are the eyes and ears of the Grey Fox. He is the king of thieves in Cyrodiil. You could think of him as our guild master, although he would deny that title.
Okay. How do I join?
You don't look very trustworthy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Oh, God, you are so... Okay. Alright.
That's just... You're full of it. That's good of you to say so.
Alright.
That's great. You're too... That's just... Don't make me laugh. You're full of it.
Alright.
Where'd you get that? That's... I like you too. You're wasting your breath.
Man, this is
Oh,
actually
nice. You
proving
can't
to be
skip. You're
a relatively
that's
tricky
really
mix.
Funny. I like you too. You're a... That's great. How's it go again?
Alright.
I'll take that and thank you. That's very good.
Alright. Now will you let me join?
Everyone is here. Let's begin. Each of you is seeking membership in the Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is not a myth. We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Methredel, you know the rules. However, for Amuse and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
Okay.
I'll have it before sunrise.
It's somewhere in the Imperial City. The beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing.
Okay.
You cannot kill each other during this trial. We may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
All right. May the best thief win. I spoke with Armand Christoph, who is a member of the Thieves Guild. He offered me a chance to join the guild, but I have to compete against 2 other thieves, Methredel and Amuse. Whichever one of us steals Amantius Electus's diary first will be inducted into the Thieves Guild. It's somewhere in the Imperial City. He told me that the beggars might be able to tell me where to find him. I will make this my active
Maybe he
quest.
lives in the Elven Gardens district.
Wow, Methredel zoomed. I am gonna try to get going as quickly as possible. I'm going. This is where I know that I need to speak with a beggar. Pretty much ASAP. Oh, whoops. Shoot. Where's the... Ah! That's telling me where a beggar is. Isn't it?
Maybe
Oh,
he lives
shoot.
in the Elven Gardens district.
Well, that is a clue that it's giving me. And ultimately... Oh, wait, hold on. No.
I see. Bye.
Boy. I do need to just... There's a beggar asleep here, so... I will talk to him.
I'm so hungry.
I gave you money already.
Anything for you. He lives in the Temple District on the far east side.
Alright. Wonderful.
Blessings of Archay upon ye.
There we go. The Temple District. And I think Methredel may have already been in a position to
Greetings
beat me
to
at this
you.
point.
You have my ear, citizen.
Alright. Shoot. Come on. In order to beat Methredel, you have to be really fast. And my mistake of not talking to Puny Ancus right away may have screwed me up. We'll find out. There she is. I have beaten Methredel and Amuse to Amantius Electus's diary. Now to get back to Armand at Daraloth's garden by midnight. And shoot. Let me just do this. And if she had officially beaten me then basically I would have needed to steal it back from her. So now we will do a quick wait for 24 hours, basically. Or am I back quickly enough? I'm actually back quickly enough. That's rare.
Yes, you might do. Congratulations!
There we go.
You have returned with the diary. You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild.
Excellent.
You now owe your loyalty to our guildmaster, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must follow.
3 rules?
First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job.
Yep.
This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront.
These all make sense. Can you tell me where can I fence?
What do you want to know?
Where can I find a fence?
The best fences are only available to the higher rank Thieves Guild members. Here's a list of who you can use.
Angnar the fence. Okay.
Angar lives in Bruma.
Angar.
He doesn't have much money, but he's the only place you can sell hot property if you are new to the Thieves Guild.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Hide you.
I will get more into Thieves Guild stuff eventually. But right now, he said Bruma. I will. Doesn't really matter. No. Doesn't particularly matter. And yeah, this is where the fast traveling becomes more common, but also just working my way through it all. And Angar, that's Olaf's.
Good morning.
I think Angar it's just a house, if I remember correctly. Regnar's house. Nora. Earl's. Angar's house. Perfect. So, now I can sell all the hot property that I have. Angar the World Weary.
I see you are with the Grey Fox. Do you need a fence?
I do indeed. But first,
I'm listening.
I will persuade.
Don't try to... Sorry. Such it. I can't argue with that.
There we go.
I can't... Not now. Sorry. I salute you. Most impressed. Don't try to... You think that... You've got a point.
All right.
Oh, for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, isn't... I see.
The sarcasm there is kind of hilarious. All right.
My favorite customer. What do you got?
So, start with some haggling. He's a journeyman. Well, let's see if we can do 55. And...
I think I can move this item for you at that price.
all
Got
right.
anything else?
I have a lot.
You got a great deal there.
Let's see, I don't... Well, I mean... I don't need to sell the notes. Nice.
I think I can move this item for you. I think I can move this item for you at that price.
And it's so much better that you don't need to,
I think I can move this item for you at that... You got a great deal there.
Varieties of Daedra. Well...
I think I can move this item for you at that price. Got anything else?
That looks like it's everything. Oh, wait. And then the Glarthir's, there's notes, which I'm not going to worry about. Because, grand scheme of things...
I'm glad that's done. I need a nap.
All right.
Shadow hide you.
Oh, I've reached my goal. I've fenced over 50 gold worth of goods. I should go see Armand sometime. He may have something for me. All right. I had forgotten that, honestly. That you need to fence a certain amount of gold in order to gain access to quests. Fully forgot that, but we are going... That's right, independent thievery. That's what it's called. We are going to do a knife in the dark, though. And to that end, we are just going to fast travel to the Inn of Ill Omen. Because we've already found it. And, yeah. It's just... Well, let me officially find this Oblivion Gate, too. Not a great spot for an Oblivion Gate, honestly, in so far as actually very foreboding for that to be there. All right. Minerva.
We got plenty of rooms if you want one. Ain't nobody staying here these days except old Rufio.
What can you tell me about Rufio?
Rufio? He's an old codger. Been living here for a couple of weeks now. If you ask me, he's hiding from something. But what do I care? He pays his tab. His room is downstairs, in what I like to call the private quarters. Use that hatch in the floor over there, but don't expect a warm reception.
I mean, you made that really easy.
A bed? Well, of course, of course. I've got a small room available right upstairs. First door on the left, only 10 gold. What do you say?
I'll take it.
All right, then, you're all set. Remember, first door on your left. Farewell, and tell your friends, the Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
All right, well, first, I'm going to go down and see Rufio. Where's the hatch? Where's the hatch? There's the hatch, okay. Well, I mean... Let me see here. That's not what I meant to open. I will use the Blade of Woe. Should be asleep, yeah. The man named Rufio is dead. The next time I sleep in a location he deems secure, Lucien Lechance will visit me once more and complete my entrance into the Dark Brotherhood. Nice and easy. Anything interesting? I doubt it. Some gold. otherwise, yeah, not really anything interesting. Me being my curious self. I just have to be curious. One of these days, I do need to actually create, like, a legit, fully sneaky, stealthy thief-type character. Come on. There we go. Nope. I'm just off on my timing. Come on. Oh. Wow. It is very weird when the animation doesn't have the pin come down and it snaps the lockpick. That's the one kind of gripe I would say that I have with this new setup. I'm gonna go back. See if... Nope. Still doesn't want me doing that. There we go. Nope. Shoot. Maybe I'm not meant to get this one. There we go. You're kidding me. Oh. Come on. My goodness. Really nothing. Alright, fine. Well. We'll go back up, and I will use the room that I have rented. Come on. There we go. First door on the left. As far as I know, this should count. Technically, I could have just slept in Rufio's bed, I think, but... Just do an hour. You sense a presence nearby. I love those. Oh, hello.
So, the deed is done. How do I know this? You will find that the Dark Brotherhood knows a great many things, for you are now part of the family.
Say nothing.
Now, heed these words. The slaying of Rufio was the signing of a covenant. The manner of execution, your signature. Rufio's blood, the ink. As a speaker of the Black Hand, I directly oversee a particular group of family members. You will join that group and fulfill any contracts given. You must now go to the city of Cheydinhal, to the abandoned house near the eastern wall. Enter the basement and attempt to open the black door. You will be asked a question. Answer thusly. Sanguine, my brother. You will gain entrance to the sanctuary. Once inside, speak with Ochiva. We must now take our leave of each other, you and I, for there is much work to be done. I'll be following your progress. Welcome to the family.
All right. Murderer, Dark Brotherhood. About the Covenant?
Know this. Every Dark Brother and Sister is a child of Sithis. He whom we call Sithis has many other names. Chaos, Doom, Discord. Sithis is the Void. We of the Dark Brotherhood serve the Night Mother, who is the bride of Sithis. The Night Mother rules her children with a terrible Black Hand. The Black Hand is the ruling body of the Dark Brotherhood. It is made up of one listener and 4 speakers. 4 fingers and a thumb, if you will. As a member of the Dark Brotherhood, you must abide by the 5 tenets. They are the laws that guide and protect us.
What are those tenets?
The 5 tenets are as follows. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 4. Never steal the possessions of a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Tenet 5. Never kill a Dark Brother or Dark Sister. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis.
All right. Can you tell me anything more about Rufio?
Rufio lies dead. Well done. The family will now welcome you with open arms.
Okay. And Sithis?
How does one best describe our dread father? Imagine a perfect, cloudless midnight, cold as winter ice and shrouded in shadow. That is Sithis.
All right. Well,
you are now one with the Dark Brotherhood. Visit Ochiva at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, and your new life will begin.
all right. Well, that was quick, getting all that done. So, I want to see if it's still possible to see him going away. That'd be amusing. Not specifically. Well, fine. I think what is going to be the best thing for us to do? Let's look at our quests. So, obviously we do have to go to Cheydinhal for that. Well, you know what, actually? Let's actually do that. Let's go to Cheydinhal. Didn't mean to hit that one. Alright. We'll go up to Cheydinhal. Again, for simplicity's sake, do the fast travel method. And we'll get this introduction to the to the what's it taken care of, to the Dark Brotherhood fully taken care of. And it may seem like it's a little unlikely for me to be able to do both the Thieves Guild and the Fighters Guild at the same time, or the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood at the same time, because of the whole don't kill anyone on the job with the Thieves Guild. The quest lines themselves do not align in terms of where you go and what you're doing, so it is very easy to do both simultaneously. Come on. Jesus. I'm very glad I have so many lockpicks, because I have very much been on the struggle bus today with my lockpicking. Got a nice security increase. Down to the basement. Anything in here? Some gold. I will gladly take the gold. Okay. May I see it? It's always good. I didn't mean to take the pewter thing, but okay. Oh, they did change the appearance. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay. This mural, the purpose of it, it's supposed to be the Night Mother and her 5 children. And the way they added additional figures, that is unfortunate. It's an oversight of what this is supposed to be. Yes, graphically speaking, I do think filling the space looks better, but thematically and narratively does not make sense.
What is the color of night?
Sanguine, my brother. There we are, and we are officially in. I have gained entrance into the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. I now must speak with Ochiva. So... Ooh, I love the audio design with that. So good.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this sanctuary. Lucien has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
All right. Can you tell me anything more about Lucien?
Lucien isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order.
And the Night Mother?
To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this Black Sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been.
All right.
I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
Definitely concerning.
Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand.
All right. And Sithis.
Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis.
All right. Well...
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
All right. I think what we're going to do today is just meet everybody here at the sanctuary. Finish off the episode with that. The lighting design that they've done here is so good. Wow. Tinava.
I welcome you to our family and this sanctuary. May you find yourself at home here, in the loving embrace of Our Lady, the Night Mother.
Can you tell me anything more about Lucien?
Ochiva and I have known Lucien since we were hatchlings. He is the one who trained us in the way of the Shadow Scale, and is like a father to us.
Okay. And within Argonian culture, if you are born under certain star signs, that determines your path in life. And for both Tainava and Ochiva, they were born into the Dark Brotherhood, basically.
The Night Mother is the Dark Brotherhood's unholy matron. She guides our actions, just as the Dread Father Sithis once guided hers.
All right.
I've heard the Count of Shadenhall knows about this sanctuary, that he has offered much gold, as well as other incentives, to keep his mouth shut.
That honestly makes sense. And Shadow Scale, that is the,
In the Argonian homeland of Black Marsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A Shadow Scale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination, and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any Shadow Scale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family. So it was with myself and Ochiva.
It's very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, that makes me want there to be a game set in Argonia. That feels like the only time I would ever play an Argonian, to be completely honest.
Who is Sithis, you ask? Some call him the Dread Father. It was his terrible love that gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood so very long ago.
Okay.
May Sithis be with you.
And also with you. And that's my Catholic upbringing coming out.
I've heard so much about you. Welcome to our family.
Antoinetta Marie.
Welcome, brother. So good to finally meet you. I hope you're getting along all right.
Okay, what do you have to say about dear Lucien?
I will always think of Lucien Lechance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything.
All right. What about the Night Mother?
I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure.
Very interesting. Such variance among the family members, which I find very cool to consider.
Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have Ochiva's position. Just you wait and see. Lucien Lechance knows real talent when he sees it.
I hate to break it to you, but that's not going to be the case.
Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? The sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life.
Okay. And what is your take on Sithis?
Sometimes right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death.
All right.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Oh boy.
Why, sister? What's the point? Why should anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
My dear Gogrun, you are a life-taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on shadow and deception. Do you not value our secrets?
Yes, of course I value our secrets, and I have never betrayed them. But using stealth to kill, it's just so weak.
But brother, what of the contracts that require subtlety? You must at least strive to earn the bonuses that are offered.
Bonuses? Useless, I say. Gold and magical trinkets are no substitute for the freedom to slaughter anyone I please, at any time.
Oh, Gogrun! Your methods may be crude, but your heart is always in the right place.
Oh, boy.
There you are. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the family. I'd hug you, but Ochiva told me not to.
I'm guessing you hug really tightly.
I once saw Lucien deal with an insubordinate brother, someone who had broken the tenets. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots.
All right. That definitely says a lot about Lucien.
I don't know who the Night Mother is, but she pays me to kill people. My own mother should have loved me so much. You know what they say. Home is where you hang your enemy's head.
All right. And he is obviously intended to be a stereotype. He's an orc, therefore he is just a brute, but still.
Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sith this really is. As long as I obey the tenants and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy.
Yep. My guess is you were just really good at killing, and that's what got you in, without you really having any of the religious side
Later,
of it.
then.
All right.
It is warmest welcomes to you. I am Telendril, Wood Elf, and loyal daughter of Sithis. I hope you find our sanctuary to your liking.
All right. I think Telendril is one of the more interesting characters within this storyline, if I remember correctly.
Actually, Lucien did not try to recruit me. Not at first. He tried to kill me. My father wanted me dead, and he hired the Dark Brotherhood to do it. I escaped from Lucien, and paid my father back for his treachery. Lucien came to me again that night with an offer I just couldn't refuse.
Fair.
Our Lady is surely an ancient and powerful elf. Someday, when I am listener of the Black Hand, I will look upon her beautiful and unholy form.
All right.
Oh, I shouldn't. Well, all right. Gogren had a pet rabbit as a child. He petted the thing so hard he crushed its skull. What a brute!
And that, I take that to be a reference to Of Mice and Men, honestly. And that's sad, in my opinion.
In truth, I miss the towering elms of my native Valenwood. But I was banished from there long ago for deeds I don't care to discuss. This is my home now.
All right. Very interesting.
Long ago, in an age now forgotten, Sithis came to the Night Mother and begat her 5 sons. So you see, his love gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood. May your arrows always strike true.
I try. This is Ochiva's room. She's in here reading. And here we have Rajdar.
If it isn't the newest member of the family. Let's get one thing straight. The tenets prevent me from killing you. But I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
All right.
Foul-smelling ape.
All right. I mean, I guess I don't like you either. And here we meet Vicente Valtieri.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri. I provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract.
Okay, well, before that...
When I first joined the family, this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker. Lucien took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract.
Okay.
The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood, the listener of the Black Hand. And when Our Lady speaks, death follows.
Okay.
The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evening.
And we would get more into that if we ever become a vampire. We learn a lot more about that.
This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No. Sithis is something altogether different.
Okay. Looks like we maybe have more. Vampire, yes.
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gift. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a Hunter of the Night.
I don't think so, but I appreciate the consideration.
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark Brotherhood. They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested?
Yes, I will accept the contract.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable.
All right. Do you have anything?
As a pirate, Gaston Tussaud has certainly spilled his share of blood. Someone wants revenge, and they've hired us to extract it.
All right.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
All right. And with that, everybody, I am actually going to call the episode here. Make it so he's not walking weirdly. There we go. Now you can see my face. But with this, yeah, we have joined the Dark Brotherhood. We have joined the Thieves Guild. We've actually had a fair bit of stuff happening the last couple episodes. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out. And follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.